Okay, right. My number 8 is Tomb Raider, 2012, 2013.
That's mine as well. That's
is it
number
really?
7. Yes.
Played at the Expo, obviously.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
I think the build I played was different. So what happened in yours?
What happened in mine? She woke up and we walked along in a forest and walked across a log and climbed a plane. Which was just they might as well just copy and paste that out of Uncharted. It was incredible. And then you sort of get her warm. She wakes up the next morning. You go hunting for the first time. That was my playthrough.
I think I did I think I did. So it was basically the beginning of the game, was it?
Yeah, I think so. I think pretty much. Sure, it's after the first cutscene.
Were you weren't impressed then?
I absolutely adored it. I thought it was fantastic. I mean,
same here.
You are sitting there thinking, well, you've nicked so much from Uncharted here, but then you sort of forgive it because Uncharted nicked so much from Tomb Raider that it's kind of sort of gone in full circle. There were some weird bits that I didn't like. I like what they're doing with the character, and I think you're going to actually give a shit about Lara Croft now and not just instantly try and find the tallest place to chuck her off and watch her scream before she slams into the floor. But there was things like when she come across the dead body for the first time. I don't think that's a spoiler, but then she goes, poor soul. And I was like, oh, come on, don't be just like be a little bit more of a scary human being. But no, I really adored it. I thought it looked great. I thought it played great, and I was really surprised when it went a little bit open worldy. That was a nice surprise. What did you think?
I did. I thought it was great. I can't remember the last time I've played the preview build of a game and it's flashed up at the end. Tomb Raider, like the demo's over, and I was like, "Fuck! I could have just sat here all day and played that." There's some really nice touches in it. Did you do the bit when you get your foot trapped in a bear trap?
No, but I saw that we went to the developer session on the Sunday, and they played for a big chunk of the game, and that bit was in it. That was pretty cool. Well, the walls are jumping out at you.
And they sort of leap out in slow motion, and there's all that waving grass, and it's really atmospheric.
It looked wonderful. It really did look wonderful.
I didn't have any fault with it at all. It was really nice how I really sort of. I know there's been all that controversy about a developer saying, "Oh, you'll care for her because she's a woman," or whatever the fucking hell he said. I can't even remember. But you do feel they've done a very good job of not. I mean, the moment you spoke about when she says "poor soul," that was over-egging it a little bit. But
yeah.
I really was like, I already give it. By the end of the demo, when things start to go, I don't know if you got that far. Things start to go a little bit sour.
Yeah, I saw that.
You really do give a shit about her, and it's really good. And there's a great stealth moment at the end. I just thought it was fucking great. I can't wait to sesh it up. The upgrade systems, it's really, really enjoyable. I can't wait.
As you said, the one thing I was thinking when I was playing this game was I could literally see myself sitting there for about 4 or 5 hours and playing a huge chunk of it at a time. Because the pacings just seemed right, and I just wanted to see what happened next, which is a huge plus. Hopefully it keeps it up. I mean, this is right at the beginning of the game, but hopefully it keeps it up throughout.
Yeah, I like the fact that it didn't appear to feel the need to have massive action moments like Uncharted. It's sort of lo-fi, sort of downscaled a little bit. I don't know whether that's it'll probably go mental after the beginning, but
yeah.
I hope.
Well, I think what helps that is the fact that you're using a bow and arrow, and you'll probably get guns later or whatever. But the bow and arrow sort of slowed everything down, and it made you think, like when you saw a wolf, you weren't just going pow 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 trying to blow its head off. You were sort of taking your time, pulling the arrow back and aiming and stuff, and that pacing felt unique. It was nice. And
the sound effect when you killed the deer, I was like, that's pretty grim, pretty nasty. But I actually interviewed the community manager, the Tomb Raider community manager, I think that was their title. And I said, everyone keeps talking about Batman Begins. And I said, is that just something journalists are using as shorthand? And she said, no, the two things that we've always had at the forefront of this remake is Batman Begins and Casino Royale. And after playing it, I was like, I can see that. They really are trying to do something along those lines. And I'm so impressed. I can't wait. Can't wait to play more of it.
I'm looking forward to that one as well.